Hey guys, Chandler here. Hope you guys can all hear me. Comment down below if you can't hear me. We just had a severe thunderstorm warning go out. I think I'm here by myself. I don't think that Joel is here. Cool. Yeah, it's just me. I'm here late. So, oh, he is in there. He just sent me a message. Joel did. As you can see, the severe thunderstorm warning there. Hello, hello. And the severe thunderstorm warning is going to be for, let me click on the box here. Maybe. Is for Washtenaw County in Michigan. Main hazards are going to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, as well as hail up to 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to switch it over here. I'm sorry that that's a little bit harder to read, you guys. I don't have the same radars that Joel and Ryan have, but I am here. Nah, don't worry about it. It's just late night, you guys. Awesome lightning shows with all these storms tonight. I was out chasing for a while here in northern Indiana. It's going to be all right. Again, main hazard with this is 60-mile-an-hour winds and maybe just a little bit of bigger hail. If we go in here, let me get this out of here. Let's look at velocity scans here. Okay. I don't see anything really super crazy here. So next up, Ypsilanti is going to be under the gun. Ann Arbor is going to be up next as well. Bridgewater, Saline, I'm sorry if I didn't say that correctly. Manchester, Sharon Township. Y'all are going to be up next. We'll see what this continues to do. Let's go ahead and jump into our, what do you call it? Vertically integrated liquid. Let's see. Oh, there's not a ton of hail in that, it looks like. Sorry, I wanted that one. Looks much nicer. But yeah, that's the storm we're looking at. That's a severe warning again for Washtenaw County. Ann Arbor is going to be up next. CO Township, Dexter's getting it right now. Sylvan, Chelsea, you guys are kind of in the middle of it as we speak. Let me pull the live chat back up here. Can we get a like and subscribe and a share for those of us who are awake? Julie, I see you in here. What up, Rob? I know, Lucy. I'm so sorry that it's hard to see. It's radar scope. I do not have GR2 like Joel and Ryan do. I can add Joel's radar back in here. It's just not zoomed in very far. And I don't have a way to control his radar. I know you guys can't see me. I'm sitting in my living room. It's dark. I'm not gonna turn the old camera on. Joel, your mic's muted, buddy. No shirt, Joel. That's what's up.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I got a half hour. I'll do a half hour. As you guys know, I'm currently a student at CMU, and so I should be sleeping, but Ryan is asleep, so I feel I might as well just jump on for a little bit, cover this. I don't expect this to be severe for too long, but here we are nonetheless.
Yeah, I got a meeting at 8:30 tomorrow morning too, so that's gonna be fun. I was using radar scope because yours was zoomed out a little bit, but I don't see anything super crazy there. But they warned it for a reason. So again, Ann Arbor's kind of up next. It's for the majority of Washtenaw County.
Yeah, it's quite the storm. 60-mile-per-hour winds for sure right there. Of course, that's from the GR radar. Let's see what Detroit's looking like. Once it loads. We also have a flood advisory. We posted the flood advisory on Facebook for Washtenaw, and now Livingston also has a flood advisory for those storms that are training over the same area. Let's see, they issued this a couple minutes ago. This is the National Morning.
Yeah, it's for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4 inch hail.
Huh. Storm motion vector is 297 at 28. Let's see if that shows anything. Not really. I mean, it definitely looks like it has upwards of 60-mile-per-hour winds from the Grand Rapids radar, but not really from the Detroit. I don't have access to the airport radar. That's on Omega. As much as it does say the airport radar on GR2, it does not show the data. It just is blank. However, I am looking at it on radar scope on my phone, and that is quite potent, close to 50 miles per hour from the airport radar there. City of Ypsi and Canton Township, as well as Plymouth Township, where the heaviest of this storm is currently at.
Yeah, that's probably why they warned it then.
Yeah. And again, for those who are living in Ann Arbor and Saline, 2 inches of rain have already fallen for this flood advisory, and more is expected in the way. So there's already flooding ongoing, but here we are getting more. Flood advisory is a low end threat for flooding. So what is happening right now? Chandler in the dark. Canton Township is what's it would be. It should be actually Canton right now. Just as Canton Township on radar scope on my phone, but it is downtown Canton. Plymouth as well, south of Plymouth. These storms are moving generally off to the east at a slow clip. Again, 30 miles per hour. Storm should be over Ypsilanti here shortly. Dixboro not as at 2:15, and Willis around 2:30. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Hudson Mills. Just stop scrolling on me. What is going on right now? There we go. Hudson Mills, Pittsfield Township, Whitaker, Linden Township, Hudson Hills, Metro Park, Bridgewater, Delhi Mills, Pleasant Lake, and Barton Hills. Includes portions of I-94, M14, and US 23, all in Washtenaw County. Frequent lightning, large hail, and damaging wind, all occurring with the storm. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. That is some of the warning text from this storm here in Washtenaw County in southeast Michigan. We also still have a special weather statement. I don't believe this special weather statement is still in effect. Yeah, expires in 3 minutes, and there's no storms inside of it. But Ingham County was under special weather statement. That is no longer the case. Zooming out at the bigger picture, though, elsewhere in the state, some scattered showers ongoing in southwest Michigan. Not severe, of course. Those are just showers. And you have a couple storms up here in Genesee County as well. Not severe, as well as up there trying to pop up in Tuscola and Sanilac counties. So we got just a couple storms out there right now. Also some action near and over Lake Erie as well in Ontario. So other than that, main threat right now is going to be just Washtenaw County, and that will continue to be a threat as these storms move off to the east, generally at 30 miles per hour towards Wayne County. So again, as I mentioned, Canton, Plymouth, Sheldon, Wayne itself, Romulus, Belleville also could be in the path of the storm if it continues its severity as it moves to the east. Airport radar does detect that the storm's heaviest winds is perhaps in Canton at this point and is quickly approaching Sheldon and Belleville. So it's kind of right on this front edge right here where you see this backwards C. That's going to be your perhaps damaging winds right now. Downtown Canton. Heather, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Saying you guys are awesome. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate that nice comment. And we were pretty much asleep. We kind of impromptu. Ryan's definitely sleeping because, again, as you guys know, he only got 5 hours of sleep over the last couple of days. As soon as this warning does go away, though, I'm going to be heading back to bed because I do have class in the morning. I should not be awake right now, but here we are. Again, everything we do here at MSC is volunteer, so we do it when we can, even if we're sacrificing our sleep schedules. So, again, feel free to hit that like button. Got you guys covered here. Till this warning does expire, and we'll be back to sleep. So, loud night out there for sure for those living in southeast Michigan. But this is just the only warning out there for Washtenaw County. Perhaps an extension into Wayne County, but we'll see. Again, main hazard here for those just tuning in, 60 mile per hour winds and hail up to 3/4 of an inch, so 0.75 inches. We'll loop it for you guys so you can see the motion on that. Those brighter reds is on the right side of your screen here. That's your outbound velocities. And those are heading pretty much through downtown Ypsi at this point towards Rawsonville and Belleville, as well as Denton and Sheldon. This is the inspector saying about 45 miles per hour, so it could be just below severe limits at this point. But the severe limit warning was issued just in case.
Can you hear me, Joel?
Yep.
I don't know where I went. I was talking to myself for like 5 minutes. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I was like, why isn't he responding to me? My fault.
You're good. Now, this warning is in effect until 2:45 for those who are curious, but it might be expiring earlier if the storm does leave the warning box. We do have another special weather statement that just popped up here for Wayne County. So it looks like they're not extending the warning into Wayne. So for Wayne, it's going to be 50 mile per hour winds and no hail expected. It does look like the storm is generally weakening. Still strong, nevertheless, but as it moves into Wayne, 50 mile per hour winds are possible. And that is going to be just for western Wayne County. So pretty much the cutoff line is going to be US 24, I would have to imagine here, just eyeballing it. And for those who are wondering about the severe risk for the day on Wednesday, there is a marginal risk for the state line. So that includes portions of St. Joseph, Branch, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Monroe counties. Just the southern half of those 5 counties I just listed. Otherwise, everyone else today is either in a thunderstorm risk or no risk at all and will not see any precipitation. So that's the good news. Looks like we'll get a little bit of a break for a couple days, and then perhaps we'll be back on Friday for some more unsettled weather. But again, we just got to get through this warning tonight and perhaps some more action tomorrow. Or I guess you could say today at this point, as it's currently 2:17 in the morning. Ghost Wolf with a $1.09 super chat saying, very windy and multiple flooded roads in Ypsi. Thank you for that update, Ghost. Appreciate your support. And that is just a headache and a half, it seems, out there across the Ypsi and Ann Arbor region this morning. So take it slow out there. Don't drive too quick. You might end up in some flooded roadways. I know there are some road closures out there right now in Washtenaw County, so allow yourself extra time perhaps in the morning if some road closures do persist.
Joel, if you want to go to bed here pretty quick, I'm it's just sitting here not talking is not keeping me awake. So
Okay. Yeah, if you want to chime in, go for it.
do you get special weather statements to pop up on GR2 or no?
They do every 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
So they're a little bit delayed.
Okay.
So yeah, Wayne County is in a special weather statement right now. It's just not appearing on the screen. Is it on your app or on your radar scope?
Not on my computer, no.
Okay.
I'm sure the thunder is quite loud out there for those over there on that part of the state. We had a lot of thunder here on the west side.
Yeah. Eating into that cape. Actually curious to see what Mezzo looks like out there right now. What's going on? Most unstable cape values are upwards of 1,000 to 1,500, especially there in southeast Michigan. So there's still a lot of cape that has not been used yet overnight. And of course, when the sun comes back up, that's just only going to rebound tomorrow. However, the warmer atmosphere tomorrow will kind of shift off to our east, and we'll get a little bit of relief by Thursday. Not too much relief, but better than what we have been seeing to start the week. And there's your special weather statement. Finally, it just popped up. And generally to the west of US 24, as mentioned. Left side of your screen currently is your base reflectivity radar, which is your rain. Right side is going to be your winds. Big patch of brighter reds here, right over Ypsi at the current time. One little pixel there of perhaps 50 to 55 mile per hour winds. So if you're in Ypsi, just let us know if you guys are getting some strong, damaging winds there. I know Ghost Wolf had that super chat with the, it says very windy. If you guys have estimated, that does help. This is heading right toward Rawsonville and the Belleville area, as well as Rouleau. Again, 50 mile per hour winds possible. Tough to tell if this is mixing to the ground. Radar airport, it indicates that it might be. Behind the scenes look here. indicates, about 40 to 45 on average across the greater Ypsilanti area, heading for areas around and south of Belleville. That's off the airport radar, so. The warning has been trimmed again for those who are just tuning in for northern Washtenaw. Also, Warden and Salem are no longer in that warning box. It's really confined to the very eastern portions of Washtenaw County right now. So, sounded like a broken record, but Ypsi, Belleville, Stony Creek, Whitaker, pretty much the only places right now that might be impacted by perhaps 50-mile-per-hour winds at the current time. But this is the only hazard out there right now, is just the strong winds. There's not really much of a hail threat. The warning does say 0.75-inch hail, but we're not seeing much in terms of like those pinks that you would see for hail on your left side radar, which is your base activity. So again, it's going to be damaging winds. There's no rotation out there either. It's just all straight line winds. But still, that can bring down a couple of trees. So if you're near any trees in these areas that I mentioned, you do want to be away from them just in case, because they can blow over. As always, before the warning does expire here, quick shout out to our stream sponsor, as always, Cats Roofing and Siding out of Potterville, Michigan. And Chandler, I believe we're also advertising Storm Guard as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. We weren't planning on going live a couple times today, so it's my fault I don't have everything ready, but we will have that ready to go soon.
Yep.
I can't believe you just randomly woke up, Joel. That's so funny.
Well, my computer was on, obviously, in the room, and I think I just heard your voice talking, and it just snapped me awake for some reason. So
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just finishing up my episode of Deadliest Catch, and I looked at radar scope, and I was like, "Oh, severe, time to go."
Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if Ryan sleeps for the next 12 hours after the dedication he's had to the page over the last 48 hours.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be in person for the meeting tomorrow, but I think it's going to be a Zoom meeting. It is now.
Latest scan puts the little spot of damaging winds perhaps just north of Paint Creek. This whole area is brighter red, so it's a generally wider swath. So from Cherry Hill down to Whitaker, you could see some damaging winds moving through. But we do have those 1 or 2 pixels right now that are showing up in yellow, which is about 55 miles per hour. But again, it's also 2,300 feet off the ground, so it may not all be mixing to the ground at this time. And that's why I think National Weather Service Detroit went with a safe bet and issued a special weather statement for this storm that is entering Wayne County. Is the aurora going on out there, Chandler?
I don't want to talk about it. We're all clouds here. It would be another great show, I'm sure. There's a lot of really good posts on social media that I saw tonight.
Yeah.
I would be back in New Buffalo on the beach taking pictures. Sorry, I'm running my mic on my phone just because I don't have anything plugged into my laptop. So if there's just random noises, it's me touching my phone.
Oh, you're good. New scan coming in puts the swath of damaging winds, if anything, close to the DTW airport radar site there in extreme southwestern Wayne County. And once this warning expires, we will be hopping off. Okay, we didn't expect to be live for too long with the isolated nature of this line of storms tonight, but nevertheless, got you covered from beginning to end, even if it is a little more unconventional of a stream. Chandler's watching his show, and I was dead asleep, and we jumped right into action here. So, it's kind of what we do.
That's what happens when I was the only one awake. We get unconventional streams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait for. I see a couple comments in chat. People who are struggling with some anxiety and PTSD. I hope these storms are out of the state as soon as they can be. Make you guys feel a little bit better. Within the next hour or so, we should have the all clear.
Yeah. And again, that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 2:45 a.m. They just trimmed it even further. So Ann Arbor, you guys are no longer in that severe warning. Same thing for Dixboro, Barton Hills, Chelsea, and Dexter. You guys still do have that flood advisory in effect, though, until 4:15 a.m. So even though severe is done, you do still have to deal with the fact that you already had over 2 inches of rain falling across these areas. So again, do not drive into flooded roadways. Again, flooding and heat are the top two leading killers in terms of weather deaths in the nation. So turn around, don't drown. Another reason why I'm not sharing my camera is because I literally am shirtless. Ryan's got a live view, I think, out his window. So it looks like he woke up there.
I actually just texted Joel because he called me. I'm like, wait a sec, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And he's
live
like,
right out your window.
What?
Hi, Ryan.
Go to bed, dude.
Me or Chandler?
Crazy.
Wayne County special statement for 50-mile-per-hour winds. That's the current status of Wayne County, just western Wayne County too, where you see that tan box. So it does help to know where you guys are located on a county map. This county right here is Wayne County. It includes Detroit, obviously. Kind of looks like a little bit of an anvil shape, but that tan box is only on the western side, so it does include cities like Romulus, Belleville, New Boston, down towards Willow. Looks like the majority of this wind is going to miss Detroit just to the south. It could be heading towards, actually there's an outflow boundary on this now, impacting Dundee and maybe and Carlton here within the next couple minutes. And then the precipitation soon to follow if it can stay together. If you guys can, please be specific in terms of like damage out there. If you're seeing damage, just saying that it's really bad, obviously not specific enough. So if you have like estimated winds or if you see trees down, please let us know. Of course, you can send those reports to us via the Michigan Weather Reports Facebook page if you guys follow us on Facebook. Otherwise, you can send them via Messenger if you can't find it, or on Twitter, which is at MI Storm Chasers as well. And as always, living in Southeast Michigan, you can always tag National Weather Service Detroit so you can send the reports to them first and foremost, and they do appreciate that. Estimated about 50 south of Ypsi. That helps. Thank you. No, we're not expecting a tornado threat with this line. No, just damaging winds. Box is your severe warning. It is just for southern Washtenaw County for those who are tuning in. 60-mile-per-hour winds and hail up to 0.75 inches, but at this point, the hail threat is pretty much non-existent. It was still existent at the time of the issuance of the warning. But again, that warning was issued about a half hour ago now. It was a half hour ago. Been live for 32 minutes, so.
And just to add on to that, Joel, looks like there's a pocket of some gustier winds in downriver area, Melvindale, Lincoln Park, Southgate, and LaSalle. Looks to be some decently gusty winds, along with another area near Carlton, Flat Rock, heading toward Berlin Township, and then Rockwood. Looks like a couple areas there, perhaps some gustier types of winds.
0.75 inch, not 7.5 inch. That would be insane if we had 7.5 inch hail. Yeah, what's up? You're saying something, Ryan?
You can't hear me at all?
You were gonna say something, I think.
I was just gonna say, wouldn't 7.5 inch be like a record?
Yeah, it would be a state record, I think.
Also, I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but I pointed out a few areas in downriver that have some gustier winds as well.
I did hear that.
You did or not?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ghost Wolf with a $1.99 super chat saying, looks to be calming down now in Ypsi. How's Willis, Michigan?
Willis is south of Belleville.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
South and a bit west.
I swear it's on here.
While you try and find that, there's not much lightning with this. At least not that I see.
I see that pocket of wind, though, now, right by the radar site. Oakville, Whitaker.
That's exactly where Willis is, too.
Yeah. So there's your update for Willis. Thank you, Michael, for the nice comment saying you guys rock. Thank you for sticking with us tonight here at MSC After Hours, I guess you could say. $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Michael, for your support. The most unstable CAPE values out there right now are close to 1,500, which is still pretty impressive. Again, that's all instability that can be used up for these thunderstorms across the area. Keeps them going. It's like putting gas in a car. You put gas in the storms, and they just keep on going.
Looks like a marine warning now for the Detroit River.
Has not populated on my screen yet.
Wind gusts greater than 34 knots. Hail up to penny size.
It has not populated. There we go. The blue box on your screen. Tim with the $10 super chat saying great coverage today. Thank you, Tim, for that nice comment and for your support of the channel. We had about 12-ish hours of live coverage between last night and I guess you could say right now. So it's been a long day for us, and hopefully we get a break here soon. That super thunderstorm warning set to expire here in the next 8 minutes, if it does not expire sooner. After that, we'll get a break. D-Man back for another month here. Has been a member for 3 months so far, saying thank you guys for going all out for the live. Appreciate the nice comment as well, D-Man. We're here for
That's what we're here for.
Yes, we are tired. Dragging a little bit, but we're here. And that blue box has populated for the Detroit River south of Detroit itself, as well as western Lake Erie. This is for 34 knots of wind and small hail possible. No water spouts.
Still seeing a pocket of some heavier wind over the Flat Rock area. I think that's associated with the outflow boundary of that storm. The storm itself does not appear to be that impressive, and the warning certainly for southern Washtenaw does not look impressive at all via velocity.
I saw a question for Whitehall. It said radars went down and power went out. Must be on your guys' end. I don't see any storms even in the vicinity of Whitehall over there, so it must be a fluke. Shouldn't have any storm threat over there.
No. Maybe a little bit of stratiform rain, but there's no strong or even severe storms there right now.
I think if I ever made a band, stratiform rain.
What were you saying about your band?
Said if I ever had a band, I would name it Stratiform Rain.
Nice.
Solid name.
I gotta look at the airport radar because looks impressive still from the DTX radar, but that is not that close to where this action's at.
Have my camera set up there too if you want. Quick screen. I do have a few lightning strikes popping in every once in a while. Is that even focused? Oh, I see there's condensation in the window. So you can get a one or two strikes here for you. It's not continuous by any means, but I cannot believe we have 700 of you guys watching us at 2:30 in the morning. It's crazy.
Late night crew.
Hashtag late night crew.
Mm-hmm.
They just expired that warning for Washtenaw.
Still on my screen.
Make sure you guys tell all your family and friends who's alive at 2:30 in the morning when severe weather strikes. Who to watch, who to follow, who to subscribe to. We'll always be here.
There
you go.
The cloud structure on this is actually pretty cool looking. Oh wow. Yeah, it's very very turbulent skies.
Julie with a 499 super chat saying, I'd like to cancel my subscription to severe weather now, please. And the sweating face emoji. Yeah, we need a break. We'll have to watch out Friday, of course. But other than that, should get a little bit of a slower pattern coming up. Break at least later today, even into tomorrow. Thursday should be a nice day. But again, Friday we'll have to watch out just in case.
Joel,
course,
can we take your camera full?
No, why?
Oh, you know, just because it would be fun.
No. You're only getting my shoulders. That's it. That's enough from shirtless Joel.
You can take me off. There's not much happening here anymore.
Dan with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Dan, for your support of the channel as well. Thank you, Julie. I forgot to say thank you to you as well, Julie, but appreciate both of you for your support as always to our channel. And D-Man, one of our longtime donors here, donating 5 gifted memberships here for those who are subscribed for free on YouTube. So congratulations to those who have been randomly gifted. Again, if you haven't subscribed to YouTube, there's another reason to do that. You can be gifted a 30-day membership courtesy of some of our generous donators. So thank you, D-Man. We still have the special weather statement in effect for Western Wayne, looks like at this current time. And that is in effect until 3 a.m. So we got 15 more minutes on it if it does not expire sooner. We'll get more subscribers if Joel shows more. No. That's funny. We have 2 Chandlers in here. Oh my gosh. This is really turned into an MSC after hours.
I'll do it with you, Joel. I don't care. It doesn't bother me any.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the reason there's 2 Chandlers is because I have my mic running from my phone, not from the computer.
Got it. Oh yeah, things seem to be winding down out there, so start to breathe a little bit easier tonight. You can tell with the general, just the general look of things out there on the base reflectivity radar, which is your left side, that you're losing your reds and pinks out there. Another cell just popped up in Livingston County in the flood advisory, so that may just lead to more flooded roadways there in Pinckney and Brighton. So watch out there, but not severe. And of course, we're also watching this huge gust front out in front of the precipitation band here that's currently in southern Wayne, but the gust front itself is down here towards Monroe and Luna Pier. So it's gusty in Monroe right now. That is your outflow boundary.
What the heck did I just walk into?
I don't know. Detroit should be good. Most of this wind has dived south.
That warning should be canceled, right? I thought it was 2:45.
Yeah, it is canceled. We still have the special weather statement, though, in effect for Wayne until 3.
Cool.
Judging off the airport radar, Joel, I know you don't have that. Looks like Monroe downtown maybe getting some gustier winds. That's the only place that I see that would suggest anything out of the norm happening.
Mm.
South Haven is fine. There won't be any real storm threat over there tonight.
Yeah, and no tornadoes either. I saw a comment about that. No tornadoes in this threat, but straight line winds a possibility. Power out in Taylor. Thank you for that.
Was that from these storms or previous storms?
Right, that's another thing. Absolutely true. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That is very fitting for this this event.
Whoops. There goes my screen.
Pretty bad here on the Canadian side. Pulling for you guys. Where on the Canadian side? I imagine it's probably extreme southwestern Ontario, given the location of these storms. Within the vicinity of Lake Erie.
I wouldn't be shocked if they put a statement out for Western Monroe based on DTX's velocity signature. I don't see anything that would suggest severe is happening via the airport radar, but via Detroit, we're getting winds upward of 60 miles per hour at that location, moving into Monroe proper. So if those start mixing to the ground, we could have some gustier winds there in Monroe.
Special marine warning now all the way down towards Sandusky, Erie County, Ohio. So they're expecting that outflow boundary to persist across the lake. Heads towards Cedar Point. Hey, look, we got 60 miles per hour at 2,700 feet off the ground. All elevated, though.
Yeah, off the airport radar, I'm getting gusts about 30 to 40 in that spot.
Yeah.
So, and that's much closer to the ground. We're talking like a few hundred feet off the ground with that reading.
And that makes sense because there was, when I checked, right before I fell asleep, I checked mesoanalysis and there was no surface-based cape at all in Southeast Michigan. And then it goes severe. So it's literally riding on that most unstable cape.
I went to bed with the knowledge that the atmosphere has worked over. And I wake up to a phone call and Joel telling me that we're alive.
Yep. It's currently over flat rock right now. You guys still probably get about 10 to 15 minutes there. You can see it on radar.
Cannot seem to catch a break where you just have like consecutive 8 hours of sleep. I've had probably 2 here, 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
What's a consecutive hour or 8 hours of sleep? What is that?
Right. Who knows at this point?
Yeah, this is already passing south of Detroit. So downtown Detroit, as well as Dearborn, Hamtramck, also, you guys are good. Still could be some showers and thunderstorms out there tonight, but it looks like the severe is done. Of course, that's famous last words, knock on wood, stuff like that. So, but as of right now, the main focal point is just going to be in northern Monroe, southern Wayne. The previously severe thunderstorm warning.
Tornado threat should be pretty much 0 for the entire state.
Yeah.
Gonna watch that cell in Livingston County near Genoa Township. Perhaps a downburst going on there. Heading into Brighton area.
This is why I knock on wood. It's just interesting that popped up, even though there's been storms training there for the past 2 hours. But when you have a temperature profile like the way it is out there, I'm also not surprised. Let's see what is it out there right now? Oh yeah, 72 over 72 dew point, temperature over dew point. So that would make sense.
I'm not sure if we covered the new day one outlook, but it is
the counties and the border. Yeah.
Hillsdale, Illinois, Monroe, bottom half of those counties.
The app that we are currently using on your screen is a computer-only app called GR2 Analyst. It's quite expensive, but if you want one for your phone, highly recommend either Radar Omega or Radar Scope. If you're looking for a free radar app, I would say probably Wonderground, in my opinion. Has one built in and it also shows temperature. But if you want the raw data, you're going to have to probably go for one of those apps that you will have to pay at least one time. Tell the truth, guys. You ate before going to bed, didn't you? It was a while ago. The last time I ate was right before we went live for part 3 Severe Tonight. So Southwest Michigan, I guess you could say, was my doing.
Alex and I had Taco Bell before we went storm chasing.
There you go.
After this Monroe County, Wayne County cell moves out onto Lake Erie, it only leaves about 1, maybe 2 areas to kind of watch. That being up there in Livingston County.
Mm-hmm.
And that is currently not looking impressive. But with the amount of decape out there currently, would not be shocked if that could produce some downburst winds as well.
Monroe special weather statement. And yes, Taco Bell was a dicey choice. That'll be a future Chandler problem.
Monroe County is winds in excess of 40 for the eastern half of the county. Places include London Township, Ida. I don't believe maybe's on there. Where are you at? You're on there somewhere. Schofield. Oh, there it is. Maybe. Raisinville, LaSalle, Ida, Bedford, Erie, Luna Pier. Get that post up.
Oh goodness! It's about 5 minutes. It's about 5 minutes from moving on to Lake Erie here. At least the winds. So if you're down there in extreme southern Wayne and eastern northeastern Monroe. It'll be over for you guys here shortly if you guys are still dealing with some of the damaging winds, or at least some strong winds. And we're also watching the US 23 at 96 interchange there in Brighton for perhaps a little bit of a downburst as well, heading right into downtown Brighton. Currently over Charleston at the current time. Also elsewhere across southeast Michigan, you do have some showers and perhaps a couple of thunderstorms now popping up for portions of central Sanilac County and central Lapeer County, riding right down the Oakland County, Lapeer County line as well. It's just south of 69. So not expected to be severe, but just letting you guys know that there are some showers and storms heading your way. So if you're looking for some much needed rain, there it is. Although a lot of people did get that much needed rain earlier today. Just in case it wasn't enough already.
For yesterday's storms in total across the region, there are 145 wind reports via the SPC web report page.
So on top of the fact that almost every county that was in the severe thunderstorm watch also saw severe thunderstorm warning, you had well over 140 damaging wind reports. It's been a while since we've seen a significant wind event like that. And part of that, again, was because of you guys. So, again, we do appreciate all you guys for submitting your reports today via the weather report group. National Weather Service does look at those. So, again, thank you guys. Can't do it without you guys.
And speaking of report group, we have multiple more people pending. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm echoing. Jeez. I am probably going to call it everybody. Ryan and Joel will handle it from here.
Yep.
Thanks for holding on the fort, Chandler.
That would be an overstatement. I was just on watch guard duty.
I got some much needed sleep there, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some of mine. Brittany's alarm goes off in T-minus 2 hours.
Woohoo.
Goodness. So it's 3:00 now. So the special alert statement has been dropped for Wayne. So Wayne County, you guys are in the clear. And the special alert statement Monroe is going to persist here until 3:45. It's a long time for a special marine or a special weather statement like that. D-Man asked, how many hours of shut-eye did you actually get? I think it was a couple.
Asking me?
Yeah.
Heck, I don't even know. Well, actually, hold on. Because I did the last post on Facebook before I went and passed out.
Oh, all the special weather statements that kept coming in.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just stopped. I'm like, all right, Ryan's asleep. So
yeah. So looks like my last was right around midnight, and I woke up probably like 2:30 or so. So 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Someone like the you asking me question that you asked. That's funny. No, we're not expecting much more later. There could be still showers and thunderstorms throughout the night, but at this point, we're not expecting them to be severe. Again, the marginal risk for tomorrow is for extreme southern St. Joseph, Branch, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Monroe counties. Otherwise, everyone else in Michigan tomorrow, not expected to see severe weather. Again, that originally we did have that slight risk all the way up towards like my area in Mount Pleasant, but the boundaries do shift. And as we mentioned to start the week, one day does affect the next. And so that's exactly what happened. Today affects how tomorrow happens, and tomorrow just so happens that the boundary shifts south. Good night to those who are heading out. And if you haven't already and part of the late night crew here and haven't hit the like button yet, obviously give us a thumbs up. Totally free to do.
New statement now for Oakland and Livingston to 40-mile-an-hour winds.
I'm glaring at my radar right now because I can't believe it. I really need to get back to bed. Technically, it's not severe, but
no, we don't have to stay up for that if you don't want to.
Yeah. But prepare accordingly if you are in Oakland County. So Milford, Pontiac, Farmington Hills, Wixom, Novi, and Franklin. I don't have the box on my screen yet, but
it's for the southern portion of the county.
Okay, so basically all those places I just listed south of M59 then, along and south of M59.
And the winds are definitely picking up on that storm too, so.
This is what happens when I don't knock on wood.
Well, I'm hungry, so time to eat.
Krista with a $5 super chat. Very nice comment saying thanks for all you guys do. Thank you for tuning in, Krista, and for your generous support of the channel. We're happy to be here for you. Again, those green boxes you see on your screen are the flood advisories. So portions of southern Livingston and central Washtenaw County in effect until pretty early in the morning here, a couple more hours. I know the one for Washtenaw expires at 4:15. The one for Livingston expires at 5 a.m. So about 2 hours left between both of them. Again, 1 to 2 inches of rain have already fallen in both flood advisories with additional amounts that have topped on top of that or nearby areas that are flooding or funneling into these flood advisories. So not all heroes wear capes, follow-up comment, or shirts. That's hilarious. Thank you.
We actually have a shirt like that on our store. Every super cell needs its cape.
There you go. Good weather pun. Again, weather store. We don't really advertise it too much, but it is there. Helicity.co. It's linked actually on the bottom of the screen already. So if you want to buy some cool weather merch, it can be MSC merch or it doesn't have to be MSC merch. It's all found there. Link at the bottom of the screen. Again, all proceeds go back to making sure these streams are running for you guys. Macomb County, if this storm continues, the storm in Livingston continues its eastward track. There's the special alert statement box that just popped in. It would affect you guys probably around 4 a.m. Special weather statement in effect until, again, 3:45 for southeastern Livingston, southwestern Oakland. 40-mile-per-hour winds, half-inch hail, as Ryan mentioned. We'll be near South Lyons here in about 2 minutes. Novi at about 3:15. Northville around 3:25. Other locations in this special weather statement include Kego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Island Lake State Recreation Area, Commerce, New Hudson, Walled Lake, Farmington Hills, Lakeland, Charleston, and Wolverine Lake. Although it's already over Charleston at this point, this box just kind of includes them. So also includes portions of I-96, I-696, and US 23 across portions of sub-metro Detroit, I guess you could say. But we just have, I think this storm down here from Monroe is offshore at this point, Ryan. I think we can give the all clear from Monroe, or at least within the next 5 minutes. Unless you're seeing something from the airport radar that I'm not seeing.
No, all clear. Same thing for Wayne County. I see people asking, Caitlin, there for where you're at, go ahead and go to bed. You're fine. Wayne County in general is fine. Stormy says we need to hibernate after this, and I agree. Like this waking up every 2 hours and going into 8 hours of coverage is just, it's not it.
Need a vacation. Fortunately, the vacation is not going to be anytime soon as I'm back at Central. So day 3 today.
Oh, goodness. I just completely. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
What do you do?
I hate Snapchat so much.
Oh, this is Southeast Michigan for those who are just jumping on. Oakland County specifically is the only storm we're really looking at this point that is worthy of special weather statement criteria. Everyone's trying to figure out what's so funny, Ryan.
I'm not
Can't share with the class. All right.
It's nothing bad. It's just there's, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Snapchat, but like for some reason I find it hard. Not hard, but like it's the story settings. Like I find myself uploading pictures that I take to my story that I don't want to upload to my story. I am having to delete them, but one got through yesterday on my Snap story. I'm not sure how it did, but it didn't mean to go through.
No, it's not unusual to have bad storms like this now. We do get a good fall season in terms of severe weather as well. We look back to last year. We had August 24th last year. The most notable event and one of the events that a lot of you guys started following us from in 2023. Moves USB fan up on the wish list.
Like this one?
I don't know. Freedom of Me just said that, so I don't know. Glad we could help out for you guys. Absolutely. There's a moth in my room. I thought I was done with the bugs. Goodness. Or it's not even a moth. It's some sort of... Oh, it's an elongated bug. Ryan, it's the return of the elongated bug.
We're going to compile all the times that you've had bugs on the stream.
I got it by its antler. Or not its antler, its antenna.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, I'll let him go. I'm putting him in my windowsill. There. I don't have my cat here. Looks like the cell just died in Plymouth area, like gone. Does that just happen? It does happen, yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna go severe, I don't believe. I'm knocking on wood right now just because. But
Stop saying that.
I'm knocking on wood. All right.
Is it wood or is it?
It's wood. It's a wood desk.
Okay.
Making fun of me. I see how it is. I accidentally said antler. Now it's coming back to bite me. Yeah,
I swear, if these storms keep on back building, I'm gonna just
give up on sleep.
Put it up on like a radar only stream and go to bed.
Yeah, we should be fine.
That's what I thought when I went to sleep 2 hours ago. And I wake up to phone calls and texts.
Did you not see that big mass of rain that you're special weather statementing over and over again?
I mean, I did. I just didn't think it had the juice to go.
Michigan gonna Michigan.
Narration voice. Indeed, he was wrong. Oh, cool. I don't know if Red Dozer is watching, but I love this camera, Red. I appreciate you getting it for us. It's really, really smooth. Oh no! Why? Why? Why?
Because you wanted to show off your camera.
It's crystal clear. I like it.
Y'all need to go to bed. All right, fine, we will.
Trust me, Heather. There's nothing I'd like to do more right now at 3:16 a.m. after covering like 13 hours of continuous coverage on 2 hours of sleep. There's nothing more I want to do than go to bed right now.
Yeah. As you can see, the rest of the state is dealing with some showers. So that includes St. Joseph, Cass, Berrien, Van Buren, Kalamazoo, even portions of Branch and Calhoun, upwards of towards Barrie and the Grand Rapids metro area. So storms do persist in southeast Michigan.
Heather, I've come to find out that people actually like when I lose my voice, so it's not a bad thing.
Are you talking about from last night's stream?
Yes.
Yeah. Raspy Ryan voice from last night's stream. Go look back at back and look on our YouTube lives from last night, part 1, August 27th coverage. It's all Ryan. But I believe at this point, Ryan, I think we can head off. Honestly, that velocity couplet has kind of decreased just a tad. It definitely has, actually. But if you guys are in southern Oakland County, 40-mile-per-hour winds are possible for the storm as it heads towards the Wixom, Franklin, Farmington Hills, Bloomfield Hills, and Birmingham area, which are outside of the special alert statement, but still in southern Oakland if it continues its current trajectory. Y'all, can we DoorDash yes some food? I'm good. I don't know about Ryan.
Nothing's open where I'm at, so
I'm fine. Thank you though.
maybe next late night stream. I've been craving coffee from McDonald's, like an iced coffee. Caramel iced coffee to be exact.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go yesterday after our briefing at 1:30, but we had to jump right into coverage at like 1:45 without doing a briefing. So it was just like nonstop. Didn't have a chance to go. But I may take you on the DoorDash offer next late night stream. And I want my coffee today. Like I'm going to get coffee today. It's just going to be a thing.
Someone recommends tea. That'd be
I'm
better.
not a very big tea fan.
I'm the opposite of you. You like coffee, I like tea.
Depends if it's iced tea or cold tea. What kind of tea we're talking? We're talking like green tea. I can drink green tea, especially in the wintertime. Chamomile tea, stuff like that. But if we're talking like iced tea,
Honey tea.
not a fan.
I like sweet tea. You can call me crazy.
McDonald's sweet tea is okay. That's about it.
I get called crazy by my own family for liking sweet tea.
Pure Leaf is okay. It depends.
What's the one I like? It's a Gold Peak, I think.
Yeah, that's a good brand.
Yeah. Not sponsored, but if they want to, our email's open. I get one of those electric bug wands. Absolutely. My grandma has one. I got to use it when I was there this summer, and it works like a charm. I think we're good though, Ryan. Take advantage of it while we have the opportunity and jump off. So you can see our velocities were green, they're brighter greens, and now they're more of a dull green. As heading through southern Oakland. Unless you're seeing something that I'm missing.
The only thing I'm seeing is my bed that's right in front of me behind my computer right now. That's the only thing I'm seeing. If we hop off here and I go to bed, I'm toast. I'm not waking back up.
Yeah.
You got college soon too, so you should probably get going.
I need to go to bed.
So I'll stay up and watch this just in case there's some other stuff popping in Oakland County there. So, or Livingston County. Good grief. So I'll keep up with that and watch it for a little while. But as far as it's concerned, yeah, I think we're good to hop off here, Joel.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to get a little bit of an extra run if you're going to wrap things up. Appreciate you guys for all the times you tuned in over the last 24 hours and more. See you guys in the next time. And again, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube and X and TikTok and Instagram if you haven't. It's for our diehards out there. So shameless plug, and I will see you guys soon. All right. Ryan's got you for the next couple minutes here until he decides he wants to get off as well.
I'm going to get off right now, too. We're going to end it right here.
All right. Then I guess we are wrapping up now. you can have the final say.
Yep. Just again, echoing what Joel said. Thank you for your guys' support. And again, I said it on the last stream. I'll say it again. We could not do this without you. I mean, there's 348 of you in here at 3:22 a.m. And that's a testament to you guys as our loyal fan base. So appreciate you guys watching, tuning in, sharing our streams, liking us, keeping us going with your comments, whatever you guys do to support us, whether financially or with just a single like or a comment. Appreciate all of you.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to pop out of here. I'll be watching Radar behind the scenes for a little bit there, just kind of make sure nothing else is going to happen. Otherwise, we should have a pretty quiet rest of the night. With that being said, we'll see you guys. I'll be on YouTube tomorrow or today, really, for an update regarding Friday's potential severe. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably come a little bit later in the day. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be good to go. See you guys next time here at Michigan Storm Chasers.
All right.